standing up to witness this moment when Kakamega goes back to normalcy. On behalf of the county government of Kakamega, I want to say that we have had talks this morning where a group of the nurses leadership met the governor and they had a fruitful discussion. It is out of that discussion that they sought also to meet their members and get a common view over what has been going on for the last 2 months. So that's why you can see today here they have decided to call off a strike. And as the chairperson of the KNUN has correctly put it, it comes at a time when the interest of the majority surpasses that of the people. Now the public has had a rough time because of the strike that has been on. But I now want to assure them that services will resume as normal and the county government of Kakamega will ensure that what is needed to make those facilities operational and usable to the public is exactly done. As the County Executive Committee member for Health Services, I want to thank the health workers. Everybody has been uncomfortable. I want to say that thank you for coming back. Those issues that are still outstanding, I want to promise before you and before the press and the rest of Kenya that we are going to talk to the governor, and I want to believe, being a national leader, being your employer, he will look into those issues, and I'm very, very confident they will be sorted out. My only plea is that should there arise other differences in future, please let us opt for the diplomatic way. Let us sit and agree. Some of the grievances the nurses had in Kakamega County were not even grievances. The chairman is here, the members are here. They will agree with me that most of them or all of them have been dealt with. If there is any that has not been done to their satisfaction, as the CEC, I want to take responsibility. But I want to promise that we will do everything possible to make their work environment suitable, comfortable, so that we achieve our objective as the Department of Health Services. Thank you so much.
Secretary, you had vowed that you will not pay them their December January salary, and also you had said that you will undertake some disciplinary actions against them. Does that still stand?
Then two, those who were sacked. Those who were sacked.
Are they coming back?
Now, you know, that is where the misconception comes in. Nobody has been sacked. Nobody. Chairman, you are here. Has any member of yours been sacked? Nobody has been sacked. What has happened is that the Secretary General has been interdicted because he is facing 2 criminal counts in court, 1 of forgery and 2 of arson. So that one has just taken natural what? Justice. If he will be acquitted because of innocence, he will come back as one of our workers. Now, we took the necessary procedures as provided for by any system that has employees. When the strike was going on, the county government decided to go to court, and the court issued orders compelling the workers to come back as negotiations go on. But you see, as in any mob, they call it what? Like mob justice or mob behavior. They decided to go on. They defied the court orders. That is now when we began now writing show cause why letters to them. Now some of them have responded, and we are looking at that. So disciplinary action, that one I want to tell you, is still on course. But that is one thing that I've said we are going to discuss with the governor, so that we revoke all the what? Show cause letters. Now, with the issues of payment of the December and January salary, it is true we have not paid them. So they have gone for 2 months without any payment. But that stoppage came about because of the court orders and when they defied. So as an employer, we had no option but to hold the payment of their salaries. Again, that is something the chief executive is going to make a decision, and I'm confident is going to be made that will not be in the disfavor of the health workers. You see, it's not going to make the decision. Don't put what I've said. I'm going to. Yes, tell the governor. And from the talks we had this morning, he's a human being.
Waziri, we were with you at Buhungu when you were employing some more health workers. And the decision, the words were very clear. The wordings of the government were very clear. We are employing these people to replace the nurses we have sacked. How comes you are giving us contradicting information?
Okay, let me answer that. Now, Boutros Ghali, one time was the Secretary General of the UN. He was only supposed to last for 1 term. But when the term expired, the guy sought a second term. When he was asked, why are you seeking a second term after we had reached a gentleman's agreement, he said, only fools don't change their mind.
So, what is the position of the newly employed health workers?
They are going to be deployed. In any case, we have had a shortage of what? Healthcare workers. So we are still in the process of recruiting 90 more. Yeah, 90 more healthcare workers.
Asante waziri, asante sana.